This is a review of the Wacom Cintiq 22HD. I originally had the Cintiq 12WX, but the 12-inch screen and the 720p resolution just wasn't working for me anymore. Not to mention, for my profession, I draw things sort of large, and in general I've always kind of drawn things large. So having a larger tablet made more sense for me. I bought the 22HD from Amazon, and this is going to be a review of that product. Okay, so the Wacom Cintiq comes with the Cintiq 22HD Wacom tablet, the Cintiq instruction manual, quick start guide, the power cable, a power brick, and the power brick connects with the wires on the back of the Cintiq like this. You snap it in like so, and it will not pull apart unless you pull this sleeve back, and then it will come out easily. It comes with a DVI cable, USB 2.0 cable, already connected to the back of the monitor, 2 screws to stop the rotation of the monitor, 3 identifier rings, and then there's one on the pen itself. The ring colors are black, gray, and white. A driver disc, the grip pen with a base. The base also contains 10 extra nibs. Felt, 3 of them, 1 stroke, and 6 regular ones, but we'll go over that more when we do the close-up. Also, the box. This is almost ridiculous. The box is huge, and this box here literally just comes over top of the other box that the Cintiq fits in, and that box is identical, so I'm only going to go over that one. The box is pretty nondescript. It just has the Cintiq 22HD Creative pen display written here, some handling instructions for shipping, and then Wacom's emblem here, and that's pretty much it. So now we're going to go over the Cintiq itself a little closer. The Cintiq has 2 indicator lights over here in the top left corner. This one is the power light, the one all the way to the left, and then this one is just a light to indicate when the pen is touching the display. This is an information button. It will show you what all of these are set to. This is the tools menu, which brings up your tablet display properties, and this is an on-screen display for the monitor. When you hit the on-screen display, these 3 buttons take over for interaction with the on-screen display. There are 9 keys on each side, 16 of them, these 4, and these 4 here, are for keyboard shortcuts that you can set. This one toggles between different presets for the touch strip in the back. The touch strip in the back is located right here. The display stand rotates on its axis right here. I have noticed that your tendency is to pick up the monitor like this, and when you do, it comes directly out of the stand. So sometimes when you're holding it, you'll end up picking up just the monitor itself and not the stand as well. It says in the instructions never to grab it by this, so I just pick it up like that. That's the best that I can do, or that's all that I can think of to do. The power button is up here. This turns the whole machine on or off. And the ventilation is right back here. Incidentally, if ever you accidentally or if you damage one of these wires, these 2 screws and this panel here can come off so that you can get inside to it and take out the cord that's broken and replace it. It also has VESA mounts here, so if you want to put it on a tablet monitor arm. I tried it on the Ergotron LX, and it sagged quite a bit. It wasn't really holding it up that well. but that's just that one. Maybe there's another one out there that doesn't. Alright, so now let's talk about pen tracking. Pen tracking is very nice. I have it on the firmest setting possible because for me that's what feels most comfortable. But I can get very thin and very thick lines. It does exactly what I tell it to do. Lining is nice. I get no jitter. Of course you would expect that from Wacom. I mean, you pay for it to be perfect, and that's exactly what it is. So here is a tattoo that I did, and I'll just line a little bit of it to show you. Everything is beautiful. This is what I use it for every day. Tracks nice. Couldn't ask for any more. It's just a really nice tablet to work with. It's best in class in every respect. I enjoy the textured surface. The textured surface to me feels best. I mean, it does cause some slight, if you're really close up, some slight sharpness decreasing, and I would say the colors, although very, very, very vibrant. I have another tablet. I'm not going to really discuss it much because I've already done it in another video. The tablet with the no texture, it comes through just a little more crisp as far as how bright and saturated the colors look to me. This dulls it down just a smidge. So this indicator light over here, as you can see, it's on, and that's the power button. And when I touch it to the screen, you can see the pen light add up or come on, and that's to show you that it's, I guess, working. And you can see the line moving, so I don't really know what the point of that is, to be honest with you. The zoom strip in the back works good. This button right here on the side will toggle those strips in the back. So it can go through auto scroll, zoom, cycling the layers, brush size, and rotating the actual canvas. I usually keep it on zoom. The info button will make the entire screen display go black, well, dark gray, and it gives you information about what each key is set to at the moment. You can turn it off just by pushing that again. Then this button right here will bring up the tablet display properties. You can set it from soft to firm. Like I said, I put it all the way on the firmest position because that's what's most comfortable to me. If you have multiple Cintiq products or multiple Wacom products, I guess you can select them up here. I only have one connected to here, so that's the only thing that's there. This right here will let you adjust what the buttons on the grip pen are set to at the moment. This right here will allow you to set the function of the modifier keys or the quick set keys over here, and you can toggle between right and left and set each one to a completely different thing if you'd like. Let's see, you can also adjust what the eraser does, and you can customize that curve too if you'd like. I just leave mine where it is, but in the firmest position. And then calibration, of course, and everybody knows what that is, so I'm not going to go through that right now. The on-screen display is this button right here, and as you can see, when you press that, it brings up the on-screen display. And if you go into the menus like this button right now, which is the top express key, has now become brightness and contrast. And if you click on brightness and contrast, you'll get the enter button to go to brightness, or the up and down arrow to select either contrast or backlight. And this here will put you back out of the screen, and then this will remove the on-screen display. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the pen. Here is the pen. It's completely rubberized from this portion right here all the way up to that little strip at the top that says Wacom. The strip at the top that says Wacom is a black slick plastic, as well as the tip underneath. the nibs just slide in and out via the nib remover inside of the base. And then there's this identifier ring right here. Right now I have the red one on. Here's the rocker arm, pretty standard. And this is the base. The base has the divot here, I guess in case you feel like laying it sideways instead of upright. The entire base is matte and it feels very slightly textured, which to me feels real nice. And it also resists fingerprints that way. Inside is the extra nibs, there are 10, and the nib remover. The nib remover is just like all past Wacom nib removers. It's a circular ring cut in half with a half divot cut out of one side so that when you grab it, the side without the divot grabs the nib and you just pull out. These are the felt stroke nibs right here. There are 3. There's the stroke nib right there, and then the 6 black ones in the back are just the regular nibs. So it's plenty of extra stuff to figure out which kind is right for you and which one you like, and then you can order many of them and fill it back up. Alright, so that's pretty much all that there is to know about the Wacom 22HD. My thoughts are this display is extremely large for being a 22-inch display. And I know that part of that is because that you have the express keys on each side, and they do take up some room. But there's this extra bezel that goes from here to here on each side and below and above that just add a lot of extra bulk to the tablet. Now maybe there's some sort of technical reason inside for why that needs to be there, but it seems to me that there's plenty of room for making this tablet a little more compact so that it can fit on more desks, because unless you have a large desk, this is not going to fit there. This has been great for me. I mean, I use this every day, so I don't know. It is what it is. It's the best, so you got to have it if that's what you do. I have another tablet type at work, and I use that for work, but I do most of my drawing at home, so that's why this is here. And also because the Ergotron arm that is at work can't hold this tablet. And I really did need it on an Ergotron arm at work because it needs to be out of the way when I need it out of the way. But for somebody who uses this every day, the workflow increased by having the shortcut keys and also being able to toggle between displays and stuff is imperative. I need it. I have to have it, or things just take longer and they're just not as comfortable to use. I think things are coming along that make other products attractive for people who probably don't use it for 8 hours at least a day, you know, or somebody who just uses nothing but keyboard shortcuts. I pretty much do. But that's about it. I mean, if you need this, you have to have it. It doesn't matter what it costs. I mean, it's a lot more expensive than some other tablets out there right now. But as I said, it is what it is. This is the best, and so I had to have it. All right, thanks for watching. Like below.